All right. Well, I'm here with this young lady right here. We were in a parking lot. We were talking to another girl. Honestly, she didn't have life in her, or Christ in her life, and was going through a whole bunch of stuff. And we were able to talk and pray with her, and absolutely amazing. And this lady right here pulled up and was talking to us, and I felt kind of bad because I was in the midst of talking with that other young lady, and then Phil was able to talk with her though, and heard some amazing stuff when we came around and we were talking. First off, if you could do me a favor, can you give me your full name for the camera, please?
My name's Peggy Johnson.
And Peggy Johnson, do we have permission to use this video for Rise Up Christian Coalition?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how long have you had Christ in your life?
About 6 years now.
About 6 years.
Yeah.
And could you tell us a little bit of what your life was like before you had Christ in your life?
Well, before I asked Jesus back in my life, I was using meth. My life was falling apart. I was very lost. And nowhere else to turn. To God. And I asked Him back in my life, and things turned around for me. Things started falling into place, and I've never been happier.
So what was it that made you decide to give your life to Christ? What was that defining moment that you finally said, you know what, I'm giving it back to you, God?
I was at the T in my road. I didn't know which way to turn. I was very lost. I had nowhere else to turn, and I just one day asked Him. I just kind of shouted out to Him. I need you back in my life, and there He was. It's pretty awesome.
So did He take care of the addiction right away, or is it something you still had to struggle with at first for a while? Or
not a whole lot. Yeah, I struggled a little bit. But I just asked God to keep it out of my life, and He did. He kept it out of my life.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. And you said you were talking about you have a family now. You still have your husband and 2 kids.
I have actually 7 kids.
7 kids.
4 at home. Yeah.
4 at home.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so God's definitely blessing you with a big
Yeah,
family.
yeah.
That is absolutely amazing. All right. So and it's awesome that you're able to be that role model for your kids too in life. Do they know about your past addiction or anything?
The older ones do.
The older ones know about it.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. And are they proud to see you and the change you've got in your life? And
yeah, they really are. It's a big change.
If you had somebody in front of you right now that was where you were 6 years ago, and you had just a few moments to talk to them, what is it you would say to them right now?
I would just tell them, God's there. Jesus is there. He's real. And if you just ask Him to come into your life, He's there waiting for you. He's always there.
Thank you. Anything else you would like to tell somebody out there that'd be watching this video right now?
If you're lost and if you're lonely, just call out to Jesus. He's right there. Don't wait. You don't have to feel that way. And life's so much better. Life is so much happier with Jesus in your life.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time to talk with us, and we're going to pray with this young lady here. And actually, what is it that you do right now?
I work for a newspaper publication.
She works for a newspaper publication. She came to interview us. How'd that work out for you? She's a little more than she bargained for. So she came to interview us, and we haven't even got to that part yet, and we're interviewing her. So, all right. So this is awesome. It's great to see God work, and we haven't made it too far through the city yet today, but that's how God works. And if we get another block all day, so be it. We're here for God's will and to be used how He wants. And so absolutely awesome, absolutely amazing, and it's definitely a blessing. So God bless you guys, and we'll do more video later.